Welcome back. Well, joining us at this time to speak some more about the Commonwealth Day is Nigeria's Minister of State for Education, Yusuf Sununu. Thank you for joining us on The World Now. Well, the theme for this year's Commonwealth Day is quite germane. Talk to us about how you're embracing the day to achieve better education system for Nigerians.
Well, thank you very much for having me at this time. I must start by saying that the Commonwealth celebration this year came up to the ministry when we are in a situation one can describe as a heavy heart. It coincided with the attack on education in the country when over 300 students from Kaduna State and Kragu were abducted from their school while pursuing their chances to be future careers and future backbone of this country in promoting peace, unity, and societal development. So it came to us really as a shock. We as a ministry initially took a decision on what to do, but we realized that the celebration of a Commonwealth is a global phenomenon, and already we have circulated invitations to foreign missions within the country, and they have responded positively. We just say, okay, with heavy heart, we just have to proceed and commiserate with the celebrate the day, and then use the opportunity to also remind ourselves that our future jewels of the country are still in the kidnappers' den, and all effort must be done to rescue them. We also use the opportunity to remind the security agencies of the directive of Mr. President to ensure that the kidnapped students are released within the shortest possible time and also unharmed, and also to use that opportunity to also sympathize and empathize with the government and the people of Kaduna State over the kidnap. And we also look at the team to see if something that we can build on that to ensure this one resilient country. And then when we look at the team itself, and then we can relate it down to situation we have in the country. The whole issue is that building a resiliency by the Commonwealth of Nations so that we can protect our common future. If you look at it, the Commonwealth is a very big country with over collections of countries, with over 56 member states, and then with a population of over 2.5 billion people, with an economic interest estimated to be around $13 trillion. And the feature is that if nothing is done, all this effort, the resources and the people will have may not benefit from the Commonwealth we have. And therefore it becomes expedient and necessary for us to come together and see how we can chart our future and see how we can move the Commonwealth nation forward through improving in our integration in terms of trade, culture, and even education itself. When you look at the issue, you realize that the Commonwealth right now is one of the have a lot of countries that are still living in a low resource setting with poor education standard, health hygiene, and also with higher maternal and infant mortality rate. And when you look at the vast wealth we have, and also you look at, on the other hand, that we are also far behind in terms of meeting with other parts of the world. It now becomes serious that we must collaborate and face the challenges head on so that we can move the Commonwealth forward. And then the major issue is to see how we can, in terms of education, we all knew the challenges that we are facing as a region and also as a member nation state. As a region in Nigeria, you understand that we have issue that has to do with issue of funding, infrastructure, and migration out of school children, among others, and also the teacher crisis. Now, how will and most other countries in the Commonwealth also bear similar situation. Now, how do we chart a course?
I hear you, Honorable Minister. Yes. I know we can go on and on talking about, the significance of the day and all of that, but I would like us to really dwell on, the issue of education, especially with the recent kidnap that you have talked about in your opening remarks there. What is the level of collaboration that exists between your ministry, the Ministry of Education, and other ministries and agencies in securing the release of these students who were recently abducted and others who have been in the custody of their captors?
Yes, we have a lot of collaboration. You know, definitely initially we have Safe School Initiative, and we also a committee that is sure that there is safe schools, which contains virtually all the security agencies in the country coming together in a collaborative form so that we can chart a course that will ensure safety of our school. And between us also and the many other state governments, we have a lot of understanding and working together to ensure that schools are safe. But as I mentioned here last time, that what we are facing in the country in terms of insurgency and banditry are new innovations that are not like conventional war, but we also need to have a better collaboration now to see how we can employ the use of technology in improving the safety of our school. Definitely, security agencies are doing enough to ensure, especially with directive and mandate of the Mr. President, to get the kidnapped student released. I'm sure they are doing that, and it's not something that, despite our meeting with them on a regular basis, that one can come and say it to the general public. But I want to say that we have a strong relationship, and we are working together to ensure that those school children are kidnapped. That's why I mentioned that even today, the celebration today, we have to have a very big heart to say, okay, if you cannot allow the bandit or the terrorists to defeat you, so at certain stage, you must allow certain things to see how we can come together, and that's why we also have the meeting today in the Commonwealth of Nations. And a lot of countries that attended as a side attraction meeting also suggested way forward in addressing and tackling the issues of kidnapped children, and also further fortifying our securities measures in our school. But I must say that the major collaborator that we need now is in terms of intelligence gatherings and also intelligence utilizations, and also the use of technology to ensure that we have a proper monitoring and surveillance of our security situation. And we are also looking a very moment from now, the committee that is in charge of Safe School Initiative, we have to look at the modalities of its operation so that we can strengthen the activities of the committee to ensure that we are closely monitoring the subtle signs of what is happening within the country and quickly report to security agencies so that intervention can be taken immediately. But as far as we are concerned right now,
I'm afraid that's the much time will permit us to take sincerely. Thank you very much for talking to us. The Minister of State for Education in Nigeria, Yusuf Sununu. Thank you for joining us on The World Now.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes.
Well, let's now talk about the Israel-Hamas war.